Hello everyone. I don't know about you, but I've had it with the snow. So today I'm going to be doing something fun to get my mind off of the snow and to think about something happy, colorful, exciting, and warm. So today we're going to do a project with stickers. Here I have found some stickers in my craft drawer. These were either my daughter's or stickers I bought to make specific scrap layouts with. And here we have one that has a big palm tree on it, so I thought we could use that as one of the elements in my greeting card here. Another one is this really pretty barrel with wine. I thought that was a cute one. And then over here we have one that has an arrow that says beach. So I thought that was a good one. And then another book here is the best sticker book ever. It's by Pen and Gear, and this was my daughter's. As you can see, she's used some of it, so I have this palm tree sticker here. Now the difference is the other stickers were puffy stickers and they're self-stick. These are also self-stick, but they're not puffy in this album. But there's a whole bunch of aquatic things in here that I thought we could pick from and make a card with. So to start, I have a piece of green and a piece of blue cardstock. I've already folded the green. Today I'm not going to cut this in half to make smaller greeting cards. I'm going to use it this size because I want a nice big card for this project. The decision I have to make now is, do I want it vertical or horizontal? And I think because of the layout I want to do on the card, I think I'm going to use it this way. And I'm going to use this as an insert to be the water. So this is how I'm going to start this. I'm just going to freehand cut a section off of the green, like a curved section. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to take the blue and I'm actually going to cut it down to the size of the entire piece of green, like this piece here. I'm going to cut that down to size, and then I'm going to glue it in the section that I just cut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my glue stick on the green side that I cut. That way, when I stick it down, I won't have any glue on this piece that sticks out. And so that's how that looks. And again, it's not perfect, but we're going to make it better. So the first thing I want to do is look at the elements again that I've chosen, and I see these really cute palm trees. I also have this large palm tree from this sticker set, and I have the other stickers that aren't puffy with the big palm trees. So I'm going to look at all the palm trees and decide where to place them. The first sticker I found was this seagull, and he was on a post, just like this one here. See the seagull on the post? But what I did was I cut the post off, and there's a reason for that. So I just stuck it here in the card, and it's going to be for my beach sign. So then I was able to attach the beach sticker to the top of the post to make it look like a sign in the grass. But I like it because it's got the sun on it. So I'm going to stick it like that. Now I have two pages that have different kinds of palm trees. I have this one, which is kind of shiny and shimmery, and then I have these, which are more plain. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one next. And I'm just sticking them wherever. There's no rhyme or reason at this point. I'm just trying to get them in place. I have a few more, so I'm going to go ahead and just stick them around. So to this point, that's what it looks like. Nothing special, kind of strange, but that's how we're going to start it. Now, you have the water line. So I'm going to see if there's anything that I could put there at the water line. And right off the bat, I see a seashell. So I think I'll use that. Well, actually, okay, so looking at the seashell, looking at the dimension of the palm tree, that doesn't make sense. It's too big. So I might just skip that seashell. Maybe find one that's more in size with what's going on here. Like this little one over here is okay. Actually, even better, if you look around, like there's this size here, but then there's also this size. That's probably the best. There's also a little yellow one, the same size. And then I have these little ones here. So I thought I would just put those around as well. And also, they're fun because they're glittery and shimmery, and they have little sand. It looks like there's sand on the bottom. So that's how that shaped up. Just sporadically placing things wherever you want. That's how that's looking. Now on one of the sticker pages, I saw this sticker. I hope you can see that. To me, in the camera, it looks really blurry, but it says shine all day. So I'm going to put that on the card somewhere on the front. Maybe over here at the top. Shine all day, right there. And looking around at all the other stickers and looking back at my wine, I was going to use this as one of the elements, but after looking at the beach scenario I've set up, I don't want to use this one today. So we're going to set that one aside. We're not going to use it after all. We're just going to go with the beach and aquatic life. So now I have to make it finished looking. I don't want to leave it like this. I have some really cool elements that we're going to use. First, I have some of these large cupcake muffin papers, and I use these in my crafts to hold things like glitter, glue, and other things. The first element I have here is sand, so I'm just going to pour some in one of the papers. I also have this gold craft glitter, so I'm going to pour that in with the sand. I'm also going to get my, this is Aleene's clear gel tacky glue ready, and I'm going to pour some into another cupcake liner. And also I have a paintbrush ready. Now, when I buy paintbrushes, I buy cheap ones. So I'm just going to take some glue on that paintbrush, and I'm just going to paint around where the water and the, or the blue and the green, the water and the grass meet each other on the card. I'm also going to paint a little bit over the base of the palm tree, leaving the shells out of it. I'm not going to put the shells, I'm not going to put the glue on the shelves. Just going to go around those. I'm going to go around the palm tree. And I'm getting up into this one here. And when I get to this one, you see how I paint the base of that as well. I paint right over the sticker. That's why it's important to do the stickers first. Stickers aren't going to stick very well to the glitter, so you want to put those down first. Okay, so now I have all the glue ready. I'm going to get another cupcake liner to shake off the excess, and I'm going to use the paintbrush base, the side that hasn't been in the glue, and I'm just going to stir the sand and the glitter. And I just stuck my sleeve in the glue. That was brilliant. So I'm just stirring in the sand and glitter, and I'm going to just shake the mixture right onto the glued area on the card. And then I'm going to shake it off into the unused cupcake liner. So as you can see, that's how that looks. And it makes like a separation between grass and water. Now, I think, because I like how that looks, it's nice and pretty and shimmery, I think I'm going to do more. And I'm going to extend it beyond the water portion. Because, of course, when you're at the beach, there is a beach section and then the water. It's not all grass. So we're going to extend it out. So I'm going to take my paintbrush again. And I'm going to start filling in. And then after that, I'm going to take that glitter mixture and I'm going to go over where I just put the glue. You can see how that looks. I just made a little extra sandy area there. I'm not done yet though. I'm going to take my chalk and we are going to color. I'm going to take one of my foams that I get at the Dollar Tree and I'm going to dip into this blue color here. I'm going to rub it on my foam and that's what it looks like when it's on there. And I'm just going to go around and dab it on the water part just to make it look more realistic. You don't have to be perfect. Once upon a time, everything I did had to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist by nature, but as I've gotten older, I realize perfection doesn't matter. So if you're like me and you criticize yourself over every silly thing, remember, perfection doesn't matter. That's not that bad. I kind of like that. It looks pretty. It really does look like a little body of water there. Then, let's see if I have any green. The only green, well actually I have a tidbit of green left in the container. Tidbit of green, or I have this pea soup green. But I think I'm going to use this little tidbit. It looks darker because I'm trying to find something darker than the actual paper. And I'm just going to do the same thing because it's so small. I'm just going to use my fingers and I'm just going to go around. I found a place I didn't glitter. Excuse me, I'm going to fill that in. There we go. I'm just going to go around and chalk in some green. It just emphasizes it. That's all it does. It doesn't, look like grass. It just gives it a little bit of emphasis around mainly the palm trees. So that's that. And then taking my glue once more, I have some mixed baby seashells I bought in a bag. I think I got these at a craft store. I'm not sure which one, but I certainly didn't collect them on the beach because we don't have seashells like this on our beach. But they're just baby seashells. I've seen them at, I think, Walmart. I don't know if Walmart has them in the store, but I've seen them online. Just those things. Now, if you do go seashell collecting, there's just one thing I have to say, because I am a crafter, but I also live in a state where it is illegal to collect seashells. If you go to a beach, find out first if it's legal to take seashells off your beaches. Because there are some beaches here where it's allowed, but there are other beaches where it's not allowed. So you just want to be mindful if you're ever picking things for your crafts, just make sure you're allowed to do that so you don't get in trouble. So in this case, I bought these seashells. I bought them a while ago, and I've made different craft projects with them. And of course, be mindful if you're going to mail a card like this, you want to make sure that the elements aren't too thick to fit in a regular mailer, or you'll have to pay more postage. And that's how that looks with the real shells. I like it. You know what? It's good enough, right? So now, what we're going to do, on the inside of the card, of course, I need to put a greeting, because it is going to be a birthday card. And because I used blue for the water, I'm going to cut this down a little smaller than the inside of the card. That's how that looks. It's going to go in there nicely, and then I'm going to glue this down with my glue stick. I found these other stickers in the little book here, and they look like water. So with these stickers, they're letters. I don't know if you can see that. There are all kinds of letters. I'm going to spell out happy birthday. Instead of rubber stamping today, I'm going to go ahead and use the stickers. Now for this, I am going to use a ruler, just so that I get the letters straight. So birthday has 8 letters in it, and happy has 5. So I'm going to try to look at the center of the blue paper. Okay, I think it's okay. I didn't do too bad there. The ruler helped. So that says happy, and then underneath it, I'm going to put the birthday, but we said birthday has 8 letters. So I want to make sure I center birthday around happy so it doesn't look off. It would be like 1.5 letters on each side of the word happy. Happy birthday. See there? It's pretty straight, pretty even. Doesn't look half bad. Thanks for watching today. Take care, everyone.